Hey, good day everyone. This is JV Morales, and in this video, we will discuss social choice theory, and in particular, we will have the different voting methods and the fairness criteria. The presentation is made by Dr. Evelina Noco and Ms. Michelle Tan, with edits by yours truly, JV Morales. Now, in order to understand social choice theory, let's discuss the problem. So, in a society or in a club, in a corporation, in a group, or in a country, decisions are made by the members in order to come up with a situation that benefits the most. So each member in that group, corporation, country, society, or club, they have individual opinions and individual choices. So in order to know which decision will benefit the most, they have to have a certain voting method. So you have a certain voting method in a corporation, a different voting method, say for electing a president, another voting method, say for determining the winner of a prestigious award, for example. Okay? And sometimes we wonder, are these voting methods fair, or is the decision process fair? So in this video, our main focus are the different voting methods, and we measure if this voting method is fair or not according to some fairness conditions. So suppose that you are in a group and you want to know where to have lunch as a group. So usually you only give your first choice. Let's say for example, these are the results. So 5 people chose McDo, another 3 people chose McDo, 7 chose Jollibee, and 2 chose Burger King. Now, in some cases, you ranked your choices, such as this one. So in this case, 5 people ranked McDo first, followed by KFC, Jollibee, and then Burger King. In this group, 3 people ranked McDo first, followed by KFC, Burger King, and Jollibee. Now, in order to understand social choice theory, the voting methods, and the fairness criteria, we have to discuss the different uh, preliminary concepts or the basic concepts or the technical terms. So, for social choice theory, basically, it looks at the process by which different or conflicting choices of members of the group are consolidated into a single choice. So, for example, in the group, individual members have their own opinions and have their own choices. And then you have the voting methods to consolidate these conflicting choices by the members and come up with a single decision. Voting is the main vehicle by which decisions are arrived in a democratic society. Now, some important technical terms in this topic are the following. We have the preference ballot. Basically, it is a ranking by a voter of the eligible candidates. So, for example, the voter ranked B first, followed by D, next by A, and so on and so forth. Now, if all the preferences are consolidated, what we get is a preference table. The preference table summarizes the results of the votes. For instance, in this preference table, 6 people voted A first, followed by B, C, and then D. 5 people voted for B first, followed by D, by A, and then by C. Notice that in this preference table, the total number of voters are 15. Now, a voting method is a mathematical procedure that uses data from the preference table to determine the winner. So, in our preference table, if a specific voting method has a certain winner, another voting method may declare a different winner. Now, for the fairness criterion, this is our conditions by which we measure if a certain voting method is fair or not. We cannot exactly measure fairness, but we can check if a certain voting method satisfy a certain fairness criteria. So in this course, I think we will talk about 7 fairness criteria. Okay. Now this ends part 1 of the video. For the next part of the video, we will discuss one voting method, which is called the plurality method. We will also measure the plurality method using the different fairness criteria.